welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new readings every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. We have the Emperor. We have the Death card. We have the Devil. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. And interesting how we have the Ten of Pentacles as well underneath the deck. So I'm going to take some clarity on this Two of Pentacles here. We have the Star. We have the, oh, and we have the World. Interesting. Okay. So this is an interesting reading because I'm seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles, there's some sort of either material item or some sort of relationship that could be entering your life that would fulfill a specific area or a specific pentacle, so to speak. But what I'm seeing here is that you're kind of stuck in this weird sort of back and forth, like you can't make up your mind which direction to go in with this Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is usually a card that can highlight moments in your life or your journey where you may be required to juggle or adapt quickly. This could be tasks or responsibilities, obligations. It could have to do with scheduling, and it can have the feeling like you're being pulled in multiple different directions. And so with this presentation of a potential pentacle that you're wanting to achieve, I am seeing this sort of feeling of overwhelm and sort of being trapped between these sort of two mindsets. This is also a card though that indicates that something that you've been working towards is coming to the surface or is manifesting in some sort of physical form, but it's doing so in a way that could be a little overwhelming because maybe it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, or maybe it's asking you to make a decision or to choose something before you feel like you're totally ready to do so. The main thing here is to make sure that you are taking time for self-care, taking time to slow down and think through your decisions and your choices. Also to sort of remain grounded. So the energy here that I'm seeing is that you're kind of between the World and the Star. So the Star is when you're kind of in this process of balance and consistency. The Star can be a great indication of creativity. It can be a indication of some sort of wish fulfillment that's happening. It can be restored hope in some way, whereas the World can be a completion of some sort of cycle and the beginning of a new one, which we do have the Ten of Swords here as an indication that and the Death card as an indication that can be something here in terms of your situation that's kind of holding you back. It's like in order to fully commit to a decision, it may also require some sort of ending or some sort of shift in mindset. Or it could be that you've already shifted mindsets and this thing is pushing you out of your comfort zone and it's requiring you to commit to it. This commitment, it's like requiring you to remain confident, because the World card can also in certain tarot decks have a connotation of a shift in power. So for some of you, it could be, if it's a relationship, opening yourself up and being vulnerable in some sort of way, having to shift that dynamic or having to take someone else or something else, let's say if it were a pet or it was a friendship, into consideration, or a family member, versus only worrying about yourself. But there is this energy here of something manifesting, something ending, something new beginning, and this sort of concern over whether or not you're fully prepared for this particular thing. I will say that a lot of the last couple of readings have been an indication of unexpected blessings and things coming in, but also requiring you to remain confident. So for those of you that has resonated, this may also be a reminder here with the World card that in order for you to fully succeed in this blessing or whatever, that you need to feel confident in it, confident in your own abilities. Now, what I'm seeing here with the Emperor is that you have managed to get yourself to a very consistent place in your life. Now, when I say consistent, that doesn't always mean that you are where you want to be in terms of finances or whatever, but the Emperor is a card of leadership. It's a card of having enough foundation to be able to move forward with success. The Emperor is also a card that can indicate that you're doing well with balancing your logical decisions and your creative or more feminine emotional decisions. What I'm seeing here is that there has been a shift of mindset that's happened that has removed certain chains that were holding you back. So these could be emotional chains, these could be mental barriers or obstacles that you put up, these could be physical barriers, but I'm seeing that some sort of obstacle because of a shift in mindset has been removed. Now, sometimes the obstacle that we face is an attachment to a specific outcome or an attachment to something that we really desire. We'll be waiting and wanting for it for a long time, and then finally we get fed up with waiting, and then we get into this energy of detachment where we are fine with or without the thing or person or relationship coming in, and then suddenly that's when it comes in. So for some of you, that could be why this is suddenly coming in, is that you finally released some sort of obstacle or some sort of attachment to this particular pentacle or a specific piece of that particular pentacle that's now bringing it, ushering it in, and magnetizing it to you. Now, with the Seven of Wands, this is a card where, again, it's highlighting consistency, but this could also be a card that you just have to keep going. Like there's some sort of energy of needing to still complete something or needing to continue to move it forward. This is also a card that can indicate that there's some sort of ripple effect that's happening. So it may be that this transformation that I'm seeing, this shift that's bringing in these certain pentacles to you. It may be that it's created this ripple effect of different pieces of your life falling into place, certain endings happening, certain things that you were holding on to releasing, and certain situations that should have ended long ago or that were very disappointing or that were not serving you ending. So there could be some sort of continuation of that energy that needs to happen here in order for you to fully usher in whatever this particular blessing is. It's not about worthiness, it's about committing to whatever it is, being in a state of acceptance and of confidence in that decision. For a lot of you, I think what's sort of holding you back a little bit here is this worry that if you were to usher in this particular thing or accept it, that something that was disappointing from the past would repeat, that you would somehow not be able to handle whatever it is. So let's say, I don't know, let's just say it's a new job for an example. Maybe you're worried that you're going to love the job and then you're going to lose it. Or if it's a relationship, maybe you are worried that you're going to open up and be vulnerable and then the person is going to end up being someone different than who you thought they were. Whatever it is from your past, whatever cycle or disappointment that you had from your past could be triggered here because this thing is coming in at an unexpected time, requiring you to decide, do you want to move forward with this particular blessing and start that new beginning and close off a previous cycle? Or do you want to stay where you're at? Are you comfortable where you're at and comfortable maybe going in a completely different direction? And this is where clarity needs to come in, where you need to stay grounded so that you can make a decision on how you want to move forward with your energy, but also with your decision making. So I'm going to leave the reading here. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am confident in my own abilities. And I want to give you a reminder here that you have grown since this previous experience. And so having grown from that, you don't have to repeat mistakes that you've already learned from. And you don't have to worry about things going too far awry, because if things were to start going off the tracks, you're more than capable of recognizing that and realigning quite quickly. So don't give up on your blessings, or I guess like reject your blessings and the things that you're being gifted by the universe for fear that you're not prepared. Now, it's one thing if you decide that timing is just not right for a specific reason, but the reason shouldn't be from fear. If timing is an issue here, or if there's something like that that you feel is an issue, then you need to be making it from this leadership emperor energy here. That's where the decision needs to come from. It doesn't need to be coming from the devil card where your anxieties and worries are getting the best of you. All right. That's all I got for you today. So, and as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.